38. Meteorologist Michelle Muscatello standing by with some pretty colors on the radar, although this weather system is anything but pretty. We're looking at quite the mess.
Yeah, next couple of days, pretty ugly weather here with showers and fog today. Then that icy mix for our area tomorrow. Accumulating snow. That's going to be over northern New England as far as local conditions go. Right now, we're just seeing the fog, the warm air, and eventually the rain just eating away at the snow that we had picked up from last weekend. Very thick fog in North Scituate, and we're seeing that into New Bedford, too, where the visibility this morning has been sitting near and below a mile for a lot of the morning, including right now over Aquidneck Island. And we have about a quarter-mile visibility, Providence, Smithfield, and Willimantic, westerly as well, and currently at about a mile for the visibility in New Bedford, but it's definitely fluctuating with some thick fog at times. Our threat tracker, it's bumped up right through Friday. The time frame that I'm most concerned about is travel from mid-morning into the evening on Friday. That's when we're going to see that sleet and that freezing rain with falling temperatures. And so we could get that icy glaze over any untreated surfaces, not just roadways, but steps and sidewalks, driveways. Your car may get coated in ice tomorrow due to this weather system. So with the travel impacts in mind, we're now under a winter weather advisory. It starts Friday morning and it goes through Friday evening. We're not concerned about icy conditions today. The temperatures are already well up above freezing. 40 Smithfield and Newport, 41 in Westerly, and 39 in Providence. You will need to use your windshield wipers as the day goes on. We've got some showers to the west of us. You can see them in Springfield and Hartford this morning, closing in on Worcester. And those will continue to push east. They're generally light, but combined with the fog and the warm temperatures, roadways are going to be waterlogged. Deep puddles on the roads from the melting snow and the rainfall. You can see the wintry weather now filling back in across parts of northern New England, Buffalo, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, making that change over to snow and ice as the morning goes on. But for us, our temperatures are going to continue to climb. We'll make it to the middle 40s with fog and showers at 1 o'clock and more on the way for this evening. In fact, the rain picks up in intensity overnight. Temperatures are still warm. We're good, close to 40. So just rain during the night. This is the trickiest part of the forecast. When do we see that change over to ice? Cold front will be moving through and the temperatures will be dropping. We expect it first to happen to the north. It could happen during the morning commute. Areas north of Providence in particular, but we may actually make it through the morning commute before we see any significant trouble on the west and east bays, then down to the coastline. So between 10 and 12 for areas south of Providence, and in the afternoon right along the immediate shoreline. And here's one computer model's take on how things unfold, and you can still see those scattered showers this afternoon and this evening. This is 5 o'clock, middle 40s at that point, and still in the 40s heading into the nighttime hours tonight. By tomorrow morning, the temperatures are starting to cool. Now at 7 a.m., this is heavy rain. We may see some sleet or some freezing rain starting to mix in again during the morning commute north of Providence. This is 10 a.m. and then working its way to the coastline. So afternoon, sub-freezing temperatures, sleet and freezing rain falling, and that'll continue into the evening on Friday before tapering off. As far as how much we're expecting to see, about a tenth to as much as a quarter inch of ice. On top of that, could get some ice pellets that accumulate up to an inch. The ice pellets are the sleet. So the freezing rain, again, a major concern. Here's the look at the accumulations in northern New England. The mountains doing pretty well with this storm, about a foot of snow there. 7-day forecast. Once we get through Friday's system, it's cold and dry for your upcoming weekend.